Welcome back, Limitless Soul. You know that feeling when you look up in the night sky and something in you just remembers? Like the stars aren't really out there, they're in here too. That quiet pull in your chest, that familiarity. That's what we're talking about today. This episode is about the first memory of creation. Not the Big Bang version, but the soul's version. The moment awareness decided to seek itself into being. The Lyran Legacy is that song. Before anything had form, there was pure consciousness, still, cool, silent. And then, an impulse, not a plan or an accident, just a subtle curiosity. What am I? That simple wondering rippled through the field of everything. It created movement, and movement created sound, and sound became light. That's the first descent of consciousness. When we speak of Lyra in metaphysical terms, we're not talking about physical star cluster at first. We are talking about a frequency, the octave of pure expression. It's the first place where Source stopped just being and started creating. Imagine light that feels like honey, thick, warm, singing through every cell. That's the Lyran frequency, golden, harmonic, and fearless. In the story of soul evolution, Lyra represents the birth of individuality. Not ego yet, just a recognition that each spark can explore reality in its own way. It's the courage to step away from total unity to experience relationship, color, sound, and story. So when people say they resonate with Lyra or feel connected to it usually means they carry that ancient memory of creating through love. The artists, the builders, the singers, the ones who can't help but turn energy into beauty. They are expressing the first light of creation. The Lyrans are said to have worked with sound the way we work with clay. Everything they built, cities, temples, even ecosystems, was sung into shape. Their technology wasn't mechanical, it was vibrational, a tone, a chord, harmonic geometry. And honestly, when you think about it, we still do the same thing, in slower motion. We speak, and our words pulp experience. We think, and our thoughts tune our body chemistry. We hum, and our cells rearrange themselves around that frequency. That's Lyran wisdom echoing through us. Creation through resonance, not force. Every new expression eventually meets its reflection. Light projects outward, and suddenly there's distance, a here and a there, a self and an other. That's the beginning of polarity, not darkness yet, just contrast. The Lyran beings learned that if you want harmony, you must first recognize difference. And so began the first lesson in courage, responsibility, and creative choice. We still live inside that lesson. Every time we pick up a brush, write a post, start a business, or open our hearts to someone, we are repeating the same movement, stepping out of unity to see what love can create. The feline form often connected to Lyra isn't random. It's symbolic. Courage, guardianship, grace. The lion stands for nobility of creation, strength guided by heart. The Lyran signature is leadership without domination, power that protects rather than controls. And when you meet people who lead from quiet confidence, who bring warmth instead of hierarchy, you are seeing that golden code in action. It's not a memory of a planet. It is a frequency alive in the human field. If you trace energy centers in the body, Lyra aligns with the heart chakra, the bridge between spirit and matter. It's the place where our divinity and our humanity meet halfway. That's why you might feel emotional when you hear about Lyra. It touches the deep remembrance of when we were all creators working in harmony. No separation, no competition, just light exploring itself. And maybe that's why humanity is so obsessed with creation now. Music, art, technology, storytelling. We are trying to remember how it felt to make without fear. Some people hear these star myths and think they're just pretty metaphors. But look around. We are in a time where remembering our creative origin actually heals us. Because if light once fragmented to experience itself, then every struggle we face is part of the return journey. The light remembering it never truly left. So when you're creating from authenticity instead of approval, you're literally reactivating that Lyran state of being. You're singing yourself and the collective back toward harmony. Now, how do you embody the Lyran legacy right now? We can start simple. Create something daily just for joy. A sketch, a melody, a line of writing. Lead with warmth, not authority, but example. Listen for tone. Notice how people's energy feels before their words land. Balance strength with softness. That's Lyran mastery, heart-centered expression grounded in courage. Now take a breath. If you want, close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, where in my life am I ready to create from love instead of fear? What golden sound is waiting to move through me? Whatever comes up, that's your personal Lyran note. It doesn't need to make sense. It just needs to be sung.